Hey, what's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's Wednesday! I really just love how I just don't know how to start the video, and then that's just how it goes. But yeah, this time, I just wanted to start the video off with the fact that it's Full House in 2 days at the time of, upload. And then, the seating did get dropped, because, I don't know, they just kind of, let the, seating be public, I guess. Not the public, but, the bracket stage get publicized, essentially. This isn't what the main bracket's going to be, because there's Swiss pools before this, but I will confirm that this seating is exactly how it is, because, I don't know. I don't know how much intention behind, the uploading of the seating was done or not, but I think it's pretty standard. I feel like Cody, Wizzy, Jmook, Hbox versus Zane, I think doesn't really matter too much. But I will say, when I actually have looked at the formatting and how the seating works, I think it does kind of matter. I would probably be upset if I was either one. I don't know. And then we got Sunsei, Moki, Salt, Josh. I feel like this entire seating makes complete sense to me. The only thing I would probably switch is probably Zane over Hungrybox. I feel like it's just too much to punish Zane that hard. Yeah, his best win this year is I think Ginger or something like that, which is pretty crazy for a top 10 player. Well, the #1 player, the GOAT. So I kind of get it, but yeah. So I'm 14, so I am gonna be playing Jmook round 1, just because that's how seeding works at a tournament. So my first round of Swiss will be against Jmook, so we'll see how that goes. It's a little scary. I'm 1-12 in games against Jmook, but enough about that. What I wanted to actually talk about was the fact that Philly Melee made this own ranked account for all of us to play on. So, to honor that, I'm going to be doing no backer challenge. Oh god. But we're in gold, so honestly, this is pretty good for us. I don't want to go too hard on this account because I don't want to make people mad by me playing Dawson in gold elo or whatever. It's more for fun and for people to see how far we can push it up. The new season just dropped as well for ranks, so that also does play into effect as well. And then I guess we're playing the buff today without backer. I remember doing this during the challenge and being upset about it, so maybe we play Fox in this set too. There's no rule against that. I just can't back here with Fox either, I guess, too, right? I don't know. Alright, we'll do it in those stages. I'm not thinking right now. My brain's fried. I worked today. It was a lower energy day because last night I went to 2 movies. It's crazy, I went to 0 movies last week. I was upset because I didn't get to talk about it during the last video, but I was like, okay, well today, oh my god, I'm getting owned. Oh, I just backered, I died. My bad. Forgot about the challenge, it's silly. But, yeah, I went to 2 movies. I'm just want to backer so bad. Loki, though, I actually like this more than no up air. No, that's not true at all. I'm just lying straight up to you guys. Dude, I hate when that trades. I put all my effort. I had to turn around back here. See that? That was really weird. Ah! I back here, not hit stun. Just the vitriol is here. If you guys have watched my other videos, especially on back here, the main challenge video, you guys should go watch that. Also, I should really edit the other video, but I've really not had that much time. Well, I have had time, but I will say I was sick this weekend and on Friday, which really, and I'm still kind of sick because I think part of it is, one, I've been having really a weird mouth pain and bad mouth pain in general. I backered again. I'm dead. Ah! We're gonna go Fox next game because we can't win with Jigglypuff. So it's okay. Sometimes we're about to get force knocked because we backered 3 times, right? It's just unreal. I also haven't played Fox in what? I don't know. Over a month? Because I decided there's no way I'm beating the H Chungus with my Fox. And the Fox is never really for H Chungus. I just fucking backered. Just kill me now. Damn it. Alright. So, yeah. The Fox has been dead, but it's gonna have to come out here. What else am I gonna do? Also, let me know how you feel about the new layout here. I realized I did some analysis on my videos, you know, just really nerdy stuff, and was like, what did I like about what I watched? Like, I fully watched my own video through, no speed up or anything. I was like, I need to watch this and see, would I have watched this video, like, if I had a gun to my head? It's not really the accurate saying at all. That's not even what a Lincoln would do either. Lincoln wouldn't say that. But it's kind of truthful. So I watched it back and I was like, okay, what are things I like? I wanted to, this is my initial goal, to see more of my face cam. So the melee looks a little bit stretched because of that, because I, you know, squeezed it. So, I mean, let me know if it's fine. You want me to, you know, move the melee back and have less face cam, but the video isn't really that much about melee. It's more about me yapping. At least hopefully that's what you guys get out of it. Maybe you guys just care to see me just struggle and just get frustrated in game. I don't know. Alright, remember, you can't back here. Should be doable with Fox. Oops. Forgot to up air. Okay, that's fine. You take that. I didn't even fucking mean to back air, dude. I meant to up smash. Actually, up air, I think. Is it toxic to want a teabag? Like, it's just... Lincoln has had a long day at work. I mean, I work from home today, so I mean, that's not entirely true. Jigglypuff's like these, man. Are you serious? I'm dead because I fucking back-aired. Nice! Hey! I'm going crazy! It's one game in! Alright. Lock the fuck in. Oh, nice. I actually got the pro rare. I was pretty surprised I did. Alright. Oh, this is fun. Is this what, like, happens at Gold Elo? Like, is this just what the people experience? Like, I'm sorry, like, if this is, guys is your experience of Melee. That's my bad. Just want to back air so bad. Should be a kill. No? Sure. Not bad. I fucking back-aired. I deranked us! I deranked us in one game. I played like 3 minutes of Melee and I already deranked us. We're 8 minutes into the video and most of that time was spent on the intro probably. God! Just great. Alright, I'm gonna calm down a little bit. Just absorb the energies in the air. I will say I really appreciate you guys for watching the last video a lot. I think that's my best performing video since I started uploading again, so thank you. Really appreciate you guys. Like, honestly, full, like, thank you. So yeah, it's a very, oh my god. Peach Puff without back air is, any floating matchup without back air is annoying. I think the spacies are at least, you can at least cheese them easier. You can actually rift, which is a big thing. Without back air, I don't think I can play a long stage, big stage, just because I can't, like, you know, kill a bunch. What I was going to talk about was the movies, because that's why I'm tired today, because I got less sleep. Okay, so, Regal does the Mystery movie, which I've talked about multiple times on the podcast. Since I'm actually getting ahead of myself, because I wanted to talk about podcasts as well, too. So, but, yeah, I've talked about it multiple times in these videos where I go and usually watch the videos, I'm losing my mind already. The movies on Mondays at 7 p.m. It's a reduced price. I have like the Regal Crown, so like I don't really, you know, I have like the plan that like gets me any movies I want for like things like, it's basically 50 cents on the app, like for a month, and you like pay like I don't know 20 something bucks. So you just gotta go to like 2 movies and then just make your money back, basically. So I went to this it's always on Mondays at 7 p.m. I said that already, but I went to the rest. But yeah, because I'm trying to think about not back airing. It takes up so much mental energy from not back airing that the rest of my brain is like going haywire, essentially. I mean, I think the lack of sleep is also, you know, privy? I was trying to say privy, but I couldn't figure out the word. It's definitely a part of it, for sure. I can't believe there was a time in Melee when I actually didn't try and back air at all. If I back aired, it was usually an accident. I would only try and forward air and up air. I will say that amount of time lasted like 2 months max. Because when I like got into Melee, I didn't really like watch that many VODs. Like I tried to like learn things out by myself. It took me a long time for me to like be like the guy that like only watched like VODs. I would really watch myself and just like try and figure everything out myself. There was I watched like Evo 2016. Like that was like one of the first like really like big tournaments I ever watched. I wasn't live or anything, but it was like, you know. And then I watched Hungrybox play and I was like, see? He's losing to Sheik as well as I do. Because I was just really bad and I was like, Sheik buff's impossible because I would lose to my friend Kevin every time. But so that was like one of my first times ever watching buff, was like 5 months into playing, where I was like, oh, like, what was me? I lose the same matchup as Hungrybox does. But I don't know how I got onto that. Oh yeah, because I was talking about no back here. But yeah, so the movies this time, usually it's only one movie at 7 p.m. But it's a mystery, so you don't know what movie it is. But you know the genre, usually it's horror. So I went and saw the... I'm yapping myself out of this win, by the way. I don't even know what's happened this entire game so far. But yeah, it was 2 movies this week because I kind of messed up one of the previous weeks. I kind of talked about it where like I was going to see the movie last week, but it was not horror when it was supposed to be horror. I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, they had 2 horror movies in a row. It would be loose to call the first one horror. So the first one was Over Your Dead Body, which had Samara Weaving, which is my GOAT scream queen right now. I will say it's pretty debatable between her and Jenna Ortega as like the people that like. Nah, I think she's the GOAT right now for me. Like the Babysitter Killer Queen, you had and then you have her franchise with how am I forgetting the name? I don't know why I'm forgetting the name. Oh shit, backwards. I'm blanking on the name, but it's the game where they play hide and seek. I forget why I can't remember the name of the movie because I really like the series, and I saw the second one recently. That's why I'm talking about it. And she was in it. I was really surprised to see her like in a movie so soon after that, because that movie just came out like last month. Oops. Alright, we got All Smash Out Shield. And we got Mr. Savage still. Nice. But yeah, so that movie... So Over Your Dead Body was the first movie, which was not really scary. It was more like a horror, like... I don't know. Horror comedy? Nah, it wasn't even... I don't want to say horror. It was just comedy with, like, violence and, like, gore, kind of. It was pretty funny. It was, like... I've been seeing a lot of movies lately, like, that's, like, labeled, like, horror, but, like, they're just comedies. Like, it was this movie and Primate, I think, are pretty similar. Where, like, it's really just about the emphasis on the comedy, which I really like. It was really, both this and Primate were very funny movies. So if you like intense, like, movies with, like, you know, some violence and gore and stuff, but there's mainly the comedies that, like, kind of play on tropes of the horror genre, like, you should watch these 2 movies. Like, highly recommend. Ugh. I'm so dead, right? God. If I just don't back air once, I'm good. Is it worth it to try Fox again? Like, is that, like, a bad idea? That's probably a bad idea, right? I don't know. It might be a really hard challenge with floaties without back air, you know? I mean, it's doable, but it's just so fucking intense to think about. But yeah, so that movie was pretty good last night. It was really funny. She was great. It was like a kind of a... it hasn't been released yet, but it releases this weekend. That's like the whole gimmick of the horror movies, where it's like, or not the horror movies, but the mystery movies, or they're like previews. I went to back there, but I couldn't, obviously. You know why? Shit. At that shield. Oh, backyard. Nice, Dylan. Well played. What? I missed my jump. Okay, we got it. So yeah, the whole movie is very funny, and then the male lead, I haven't really seen him in anything before, but he was pretty good. I've like heard his name though. I think it was like, I forget it. I'm not gonna remember. But yeah, he was good. I wasn't really convinced by like the whole thing was like husband and wife. I'm not gonna like spoil like plot too much, but it's husband and wife like go up on like a camping trip, and then you know, so some people show up. You know, it's intense. So. Really descriptive, you know, review here. This is why I kind of also want to have like a review on like Fridays or something, where like I actually go into spoilers on like movies and stuff, especially for these movies where like I can't really spoiling them kind of feels like annoying because like not everyone's seen the movie or could see the movie technically, so it's like even crazier to spoil these ones. I have to like I don't even know. Nice. Hey, we got the kill anyways. Dude, not be able to back her hurts in this matchup too. I didn't really think about it like that. I love how he down smashed like a billion light years away and it still worked. I haven't ledge dashed in a while. Let's try it though. I missed my first ledge dash of the day. But yeah, so I do recommend that movie. It's really funny. So if you like those types of movies, it's right up your alley. But yeah, Samara Weaving is my go right now. I wouldn't say it's my favorite horror movie of 2026 so far. I would say in terms of comedy, I would still put Primate above that. So if it's mainly horror movies that are like comedy, I would recommend Primate first and foremost. I will say also Samara Weaving's other movie is probably funnier. Well, it has a way funnier one scene, and I liked the premise of the film way better. But okay, on to the next movie, Hokum. And Hokum has been my most anticipated movie of 2026. Basically, I'm not even like really that crazy into Avengers Doomsday or like Spider-Man, but it's also because I'm intentionally not like looking at like trailers and stuff and like information, so I'm not trying to like get too hyped. Hokum, I've only gotten hyped because I've seen it so many times while watching trailers in the theaters, like the previews. So like that's the only reason I've been excited for Hokum. It's Adam Scott, and it's got I don't know who else is in it, but Adam Scott's elite, and I really like him in Severance and Parks and Rec. Well, low-key underrated for him there too, but he's great. He plays like I don't want to say he plays the same character in a lot of his stuff, but he plays the same type of character where he's like kind of devoid of emotion, but also like he has so much like depth to the character, and that's kind of how I felt in this movie too. This movie comes out in May, so it's like 2 weeks from now, I think, at least. So it's pretty freaking early, and I really liked the tension. There's not many horror movies that like make me like tense in my seat for multiple like minutes, like Hokum did. Sometimes they only do it at the end, or it's like so predictable that's annoying. I will say though, it uses a lot of jump scares, which I'm not the biggest fan of as like your way to as your way to get the audience involved or make them like tense or whatever. So like that was annoying, but I will say in terms of the jump scares, they were well done. Like I get sometimes really annoyed by jump scares, but I liked those. They weren't that bad. Like they weren't that like intrusive, annoying type of ones. You guys know the ones that are like annoying, or it's just like, really? There's one in, I think it was one of the Insidious movies, or The Conjuring. It's one of them, where it was just like, no. You know what movie it was in? It was in, fuck. Trying to remember. It's, Ethan Hawke is the lead in that movie. And the whole movie is about him like finding these like videotapes where they're like progressively shows like murders that he's like investigating. Not investigating, he's a writer. Dude, I forgot the name of the movie. But it ends on a jump scare that is just like F you. Like there's nothing to say about it besides fuck you, bro. Like It's actually just so annoying. If you guys know the name of the movie, type in the comments, because I'm going to forget by the time I, finish the video. I'm going to forget in literally 2 seconds, actually. We're actually winning this game. That's awesome. And we haven't... I was about to say we haven't backered more than one time, and I backered fucking... It just makes me upset. Makes me upset. That's okay. But, so yeah. Jump scares are fine. Dude, the design of the sets are really good. The one thing that I've seen people not be happy about, I backered by accident, there were 2, is the lore. They didn't expand that much in the lore of, like, it's a horror movie, so, like, sometimes that's, like, a big part of it for people, where they just, like, they don't explain a lot. And Holcomb doesn't explain too much about it, but you don't really need it to be explained, in my opinion. I just think it was well done. I would say the only problem with Holcomb is that there was times where it's just, like, you're so tense, you're so tense, you're so tense, and, like, you get your payoff of, like, oh, shit, but, like, you don't actually continuously get that for a long time. Like, they give you breaks. So it's, like, if it kept it, like, if they had, like, the slow parts and, like, the no tension in a while, but the thing is, it's not very funny, so I think that was the intention behind it, was to, like, just naturally, like, let off the gas a little bit without humor, which I think is fine. Fuck. We just lost another 40 points, chat. Someone ranked up to gold 3 while we were playing, and I cranked it down to gold 2. Fuck. I actually backered 4 times that game. Just doesn't work like that. Just unbind the backer from my controller and I would be good in these challenges, but I can't. God. But yeah, so that was like my only thing about the movie, where it's like it let off gas, but like you can't do it in a comedic way because of the way they frame the movie. Still great. I've never been like that tense in a movie in a long time in some of these parts. So I think for that reason, like, it reminded me of when I first watched Hereditary. I say first watch, like I've watched it again. My ass is not watching that movie again for another, like, 3 or 4 years. I have to mature more as a human to the point where I can feel good about watching Hereditary. Because that movie, like, there's like, the theme of the movie today was nightmares and scares, or yesterday was nightmares and scares, and nightmares was Hokum. Yeah, I would say if Hokum was nightmares, then Hereditary was like New Game Plus nightmares, essentially. I was gonna say something better than that, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Yep. Because I can't back air, I just have this weird space where I can't attack what Fox is doing, and he runs at me. I'll take a suck. I would say on a more, I would say serious note, but like I was doing my prep this weekend for the tournament, and I got like my seeding and stuff, so like I kind of know what my bracket's gonna be in pools. Like, it's unreleased stuff, and like, man, I'm getting laser camped when I'm not using back air by a silver fox, bro. This is ridiculous. I back aired. Lock in. Lock in. Oh. Oh, nice grab, actually. I did not mean to jump there at all. I meant to fall off the platform then jump, then I would have been out of range there. True. Dude, it's so hard to not, like, do it, like, in between stocks, especially somehow. You would think that would be, like, the easy part to not do it in, but I was doing it in between stocks so often. I was saying how much easier it's going to be against Spaceys to do no back air, but it's still pretty challenging. But like, I feel like I have to just like get lucky, or not get lucky, but just play like really degenerate neutral, which like, you know, I'd never play in tournament essentially. Yeah. I fucking back aired, bro. I back aired for no reason! No reason at all! Why'd I do that? Alright. We can't give up 1,000 points here. Just can't do that. Can't do that to my fellow Philly Melee man. So I think I was starting to say what I was gonna say. Where I was doing my practice this weekend, and because I know my sets and stuff. So I finished one of my sessions and I was like, man, I don't know if I should even prep anymore for this player. I was just like so... I back out a hit stun, by the way. I was just like, I don't know, man. I think I'm just... I didn't say I'm going to lose, but that's how I felt. And I was thinking. I didn't want to say it to them because, like, I didn't need to. I feel like the vibes were there by my first statement. So I said it to them, and I was just like... And they started to, like, you know, give me some, like some hope. But, like, it wasn't even that much hope. It was more just, like, why am I thinking so down? See, this is what I'm saying in terms of, like, I just can cheese sometimes with no back air, like in Spaceys, but I can't do it versus other characters. Should ban Pokemon for sure. But yeah, so I was getting really down on myself, and I was thinking, I'm just gonna lose. Like, there's no point to prep for them. And it was J-Mook for sure. Like, that's my first set, so I'm just like, I'm gonna prep for J-Mook, see how it goes. I did not feel confident at all. I played multiple sessions versus Sheik, and like the last Sheik I played, and I was like, man, I don't know if I should even prep anymore. Like, I just think I'm gonna lose. And then they gave me some good, like, you know, advice / encouragement. And it was kind of just like, man, like, why did I think like that at all? I'm never really getting that mood anymore. I do it kind of like, I don't want to say jokingly, but I have thought that before in like, oh, like, it'd be funny, you know, if I won. Like, at Plup at Genesis 9, I went into that set thinking I'm gonna lose. And there's not many times I've actually thought that in Melee. Like, I'm gonna straight up lose. Like, even if I try my best, like, and he's playing terrible, like, I'm just going to lose. And I almost beat Plup that turn. Like, it was 3-1, and it was, realistically, could have been Game 5 or 3-1 me with how the set went. Like, very close set, for sure. Good thing I didn't bite there. Wow, that down tilt actually just perfectly set up for that. How'd that happen? I can't back air, so what do I even do there? Nothing. Of course. I back air, because I'm just trying to play real Super Smash Bros. Melee instead of Wade Dash Grab Simulator. Of course. What do I do? Literally, you just DI away, and I can't do anything. Just fucking can't. Okay, sure. It's so hard not to do it in between slots. I don't know why. That's like one of the hardest times. Well, the hardest time by far is out of hit stun. Like right there, I would have done it out of hit stun most majority of the time. Oh, thought I got him. Just waited a tiny bit longer. Fucking back aired because, you know, just... Why not? Why would I not back air there? Oops. Alright, I need to lock in for the account. The sake of the account needs this. Just fucking put the knife in my head into Minecraft. God. Just only in Minecraft and GTA, not in real life. That was so crazy. Alright, I can win this. I can win this. Lock the fuck in. You're dead. I'm just the goat because I went for CC grab or shield grab. Just in there. I saved the Philly Bailey account. We got 415 points from that. Huge. I was trying to get real there, and then I just got mad because we were like last stock there. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna lose. Like, I usually don't think like that. And it's because this tournament is so different from other tournaments. I'm trying to think of it long term. That's what I really know that this tournament's about. It's a long term thing. It's not a short term. But in the short term, it would be so nice if I beat J-Mook, or so nice if I beat, I don't know, Zane or something, you know? So, like, I do, but it's just like, oh, man, like, I don't deserve to be there. You know, it's a lot of imposter syndrome stuff, and it's not really healthy thoughts. Lincoln would not be thinking this way, by the way. So, I've been really pondering that this week. I'm really trying to not think like that. It's very generic, but I don't know, it's really hard to relate to as well. That's kind of the problem with telling that. But I just wanted you guys to know what's going on in my mental for this weekend. I'm trying to overcome that. Like, I want to, like, you know, I can, like, he was like, yeah, you could realistically beat J-Mook. Like, you know, it's like not like completely unheard of for you to beat J-Mook here. I'm just getting owned because I can't back here. My brain's fried. Like, it wouldn't be unreasonable. Like, I have really good mix-ups against Sheik. Like, that's not a big deal. Like, it's just like, oh, can I just, like, clean up a little bit? Can I get my right reads? Like, win the right mix-ups? Like, I have really good stuff against Sheik. And a lot of people are like, thinking, like, ah, that's one of my really good matchups. Like, it's funny because a lot of times in tournament, I do really well versus Sheik. I've not had that many losses, like, at majors or regionals. I'm trying to think of the last time I actually lost to a Sheik that's not J-Mook. And I can't think of one. The only times I've lost to Sheik recently have been pre-locals. Like, unironically, I only lose to pre-locals to Sheiks. I've never lost, like, at a regional or major to a Sheik that's not J-Mook in the last 3 years. Last time I lost a non-J-Mook at a major or regional was, I think it would have been Kyle. At Collision 2023. Like, it's been that long. But I've, like, only played J-Mook, like, so it's not that fair. But, like, I've played J-Flex sometimes, and, like, I've beaten J-Flex when I've, you know, played him. And I guess net play, if you count net play, I've lost to, you know, the Sheiks on there, too. Like, and stuff. But when it actually matters, at its full amount, I've not really been losing to Sheiks. So that's why people think I'm really good at that matchup. Even though I don't think I'm that amazing. Also, this game has gone on so long that I almost just LA start for you guys. Nothing has been happening because I've been yapping, but also just like, it's so hard for anything to happen in this matchup without back here. Like, what do I do? What do I do in any matchup? How did I even get... I feel like I was on one when I was doing the challenge. This is way harder than I remember. I don't know. Maybe I've gotten worse. Have I gotten worse in the last 2 months? I just, you know... I say that and then back here instantly, so of course I've gotten worse. Like, that's obvious here. Alright then, you're dead? I mean, I'll take a free stock. That just, like, never works, so. Wow, it doesn't grab. I mean, not grab. I mean, obviously it does grab. I'm surprised I didn't up air. Oh, what a see what? What? What a crazy S smash! I gotta steal that from myself. You guys ever just do something crazy and you're like, man, I've never seen it before. I gotta watch my own VODs to figure out what it just happened. that's me right there. Right there. I'm just the fucking goat. Did I just 4-stock comeback? I'm the fucking goat. I'm winning full house. That's it. We're back in the positive vibes. We won the game without Becker in the puff dip against the gold Jigglypuff. But yeah, so there's not much more to say on it. There's a lot going on in my head right now. I'm like, again, I don't want to criticize, you know, put bad energy in the world. That's just how I've been feeling. I've been trying to get rid of that energy. So then, there's some other things that have been going on in the last week, besides being sick and stuff, is I've been really addicted to Bloons tower defense again. I'm watching a lot of videos from Halleck Pops. He's the goat of just like challenges and stuff. So I'm watching his videos, and I'm like, I really like BT6. It's really fun to play as like a time waster. It's been wasting a lot of my time, unfortunately. I probably could have been playing more melee hours than I have because I've just been playing BT6 so much accidentally. So that's been really fun. But yeah, I've been playing that, and then I've been listening to podcasts at work. Basically, the two ways I've been getting through work is I get a few minutes of BT6 there whenever I have, you know, free time, and then I have, you know, podcasts. And it's just it's so hard to like consistently be locked in, you know? No matter if you like what you do, even if you like melee, like when I like melee too, it's the same way. It's how do I recover when I'm recovering against back airs with forward air? Just kill me. But in Minecraft. Oh shit. My bad. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so it's like, even when you're playing something you like melee, it's so hard to be consistently locked in to that too. Like, I get bored a lot of the time. Like, you guys have seen me get bored. Like, I've probably gotten bored 50 times doing this video against this Jigglypuff player. I've gotten bored multiple times, probably. So, yeah, it's really hard to stay locked in. Alright, back here. So, to have, like, something that, like, gets me through the day is awesome. I don't know if... What do you guys have like that's actually similar to that? Podcasting has been clutch for me, especially the Rooster Teeth podcast. I've been rewatching the old videos. It's awesome. They got some dated stuff in there because, I mean, right now I'm in 2014, so it's a little sketch, but it's been great to watch. I'm really enjoying it. Oh my god. I hate when I get shield grabbed. I hate when I get CC grabbed. I hate everything in this world. The opposite of positivity. Dude. This guy thinks he's the GOAT. Just fucking camp back here, man. I don't know if I back aired or forwarded or uppered there. I think I uppered. I love how I'm saying I think this guy thinks he's the GOAT when I'm actually just not using one of my moves and playing melee. Like, Puff's signature move, I'm not even using it. And is it her signature move or is it rest? I don't know. That's a very big debate. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested for doing nothing. Or I'm gonna back air. Either one. I don't think I'm winning this. Why am I negative? This is exactly the negative Nancy type of... I should have rested. But I'm not a cheeser. I want to play very honestly without my back air. Ah. Oh, you said wait, that's grab. I'm just gonna freak out in a second. What? And well played. GG's. Shake my hand. Alright. Alright, we'll play one more. I don't know if you guys like the longer videos or the shorter ones. I will say, the last week's video was the shortest one I've done so far. It was at 30 minutes. But I wanted to play one more because I want to talk about one more thing. Packing. How do you guys pack for tournaments? Or for life in general? I've been... Like, you can't see my clothes, but my clothes are, like, just hanging up back there on my hangers. Like, I have, like, a weird, like, hang rack, like, outside in my living room. So, my clothes are all there for, like, for the trip. I've been just, like, debating what to bring or what not. This one's also kind of weird, because I feel like when I wear some of these clothes, they'll be, like, immortalized. In a way, like, people will think, like, people that, like, aren't in the know, you know, haven't watched, like, me play, like, because realistically, there's not many times I've been... I go to a lot of tournaments, but I'm not making it on stream though, consistently. I'm just not, you know. One, it's Jigglypuff, so people are less likely to put Jigglypuff on stream, even if it's like, you know, I'm playing Zane or something. Like, I've played Zane 3 times, and none of it has been streamed, by the way. It makes me upset. Especially the Gobble set last year. I really wanted that one streamed. So, hopefully, if I play Zane this tournament, it'll be streamed. That's my one goal. You know, that's all I can ask for in this wretched world. What was I about to say? But yeah, so a lot of the clothing I'm going to be wearing right now is going to be immortalized in a lot of ways. Like, it will be the thing that people remember me wearing when it comes to this video game, or comes to me. They'll be like, oh, like Dawson's the guy that wears like this shirt or this pants or whatever. Not even really consciously, they'll be like subconsciously thinking that, because a lot of times people do wear, you know, similar things to tournaments. I had my SmashCon shirts where people that like I really didn't know knew that I wore SmashCon shirts, but I've gotten rid of those, so like I haven't really had a consistent tournament shirt in a long time, because my 5-time shirt, which I also had as my tournament shirt, after the SmashCon shirts, had like a hole in like the armpit. It was like a 6-year-old shirt, or 7-year-old, 7 or 6. I'm not doing 6-7. I'm doing 7-6, just to, you know, piss off the haters. But I don't even know why I said that. But that shirt is dead and long gone. So I've been trying to replace it, and I don't have one. I have the And Friends shirt, which I usually wear for doubles or Friday, but sometimes with these one-day events, I've been just wearing the And Friends shirt as my tournament shirt. So, but it's a 2-day event where there's 1 day of singles and 1 day of doubles. Not doubles. It's 2 days of singles, 1 day is pools, the other day is final bracket. So, it's mainly the final bracket shirt I don't really know what I want to wear. So I have this one shirt, damn it, where my sister got me this like shirt. It's kind of like, it's very it's very video gamey, you know, like the type of like shirt that like you like a casual that would wear, I would say. It's not like, you know, a specific, you know, reference. It's not like a Halo 3 hoodie, you know, that like Moth or something wears. Like, it's not something like that. Like, it's not like that specific. It's, I've worn it to Shine, but people like really like the shirt. Like, I don't know if they're being ironic or not, but people like the shirt, so that's the reason to wear it. Not the Shine. I keep calling it Shine, but it was, what is the tournament called? Collision 2025 last year. I wore it to that, and I had my worst tournament of all time. But I'm thinking, I don't want to like not use the shirt just because I had a bad tournament. And it was actually right after the 5-time shirt died, so like that was supposed to be the replacement, or just, you know, just trying to be the replacement. But the problem is I also have to wear like a nice, like, you know, nice dress, like either pants or shorts, and it's gonna be a little bit too cold for shorts, I think. And I back aired again. So if it's too cold for shorts, it'd be weird to wear them in the house and everyone's wearing pants. So fuck, I can't wear it because I don't have nice pants that will be working with the shirt. You know, it's just like a nice button shirt, but the problem is the pants I have are just too nice. Like, I have like my work pants, which they're work. They're not, you know, they're not going out. And then I have my suit pants. So just 2 different types of pants that don't work. Oh, and I have sweatpants. Those are my three pants styles. I don't have jeans, so if I had jeans, I would certainly wear. Nice, Dylan. I would certainly wear jeans with this, but the problem is I'm trying to lose more weight than I have. Damn it. I'm trying to lose more weight, essentially. So I want to do that before I get like a nice like pair of jeans that I'm gonna wear forever. I also don't really like jeans, so. But I don't know. I'm 26. I'm trying to do things I don't like. Get out of my comfort zone, you know. So I don't think I can wear the shirt because I can't really wear it with any pants. So now I'm like, what the fuck do I wear for Sunday? I have a cool shirt picked out for Friday. Maybe I wear it for Sunday. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think I want to wear it for Sunday. I want to wear it for like a meme day. And Friday is a meme day because there's skits going on, and then there's, I think, crew battles. I haven't really been told the schedule, but I think crew battles is on Friday. But don't quote me on that. So I think that's what's gonna be the case for content for me. Is the skit and the crew battle. Skit singular, my bad. And linking them in one skit, I mean, that's okay. think you guys will live. So, so, shit. So I don't know what I want to wear for Sunday when it's like the most important day, technically. I mean, I would argue Saturday is way more important than Sunday because, I mean... What? Oh. My bad. But yeah, I would argue that Saturday is way more important than Sunday because of the fact that you're playing way more sets. Even like win or lose, you were going to be playing your most amount of sets on Saturday, by far. And they determine if you start in winners or losers, so like they should matter the most. So, which is funny because that's like really not how it works in a tournament, because you can still lose twice if you get put into winners, you know, from Saturday results. So it's not really, you know, indicative. It's kind of reverse. It matters a lot, but in terms of, for me, I think Saturday matters more. So I'm wearing the, you know, the and Friends shirts on Saturday. So that will be my Saturday get fit. Friday fit. I got my pick that. I back here by the way too, didn't I? I got that picked out. Sunday one. I don't know. I don't know what I want to wear for Sunday. It'll just be like something I don't really care about. That's gonna be the issue. It's gonna be something I don't care about. I don't know how to fix that. One way I could fix is I could wear a SmashCon shirt. I could do that. I don't want to do that though. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing for Sunday. So I have a day and a half to figure it out. Technically about 2 days. I leave around 6, I think. On Friday. Or not Friday. Thursday. I back it again. Just out of hit sun because that's just all I fucking can do. I'm just the GOAT. I was about to say something negative, but why would I say something negative of myself? That would be silly. Alright, I can't lose these points for the Elo. What? We back aired off and we lose 30 points for the gang. We lose 11.4 and we're staying in gold. You know what? We're taking a 2-3 record today. Yay! That's better than most of our videos. We won some sets. I'll see you guys at Full House. Well, I won't see you guys personally. You guys know what the fuck I meant. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And let me guys know how you feel about the new changes today. Thank you. Bye-bye.